Yo guys, it's Kling, and today I'm going to show you how Justin Mylo made his new song, Still Around. As always, the FLP, presets, and samples are linked below. So I'm going to talk about the lead first. So I'll go over all three layers. This first layer is 2 saw waves, some white noise, and another saw wave in the sub. I just adjusted the envelope here, some detune on both, and some voices of unison. This one is a 1 octave up, and this one has a bend plus. It doesn't really do much. But as far as processing, it's just distortion, compression, and EQ. The second layer is a whistle layer. This one is cool because it's a whistle and you can play it with the song. And it's in key, only because of this function right here. It's the keyboard function, or the key function, and it plays with the pitch of the keyboard. So you have to put the cutoff on 840 hertz. And this, if it's not, it gets out of key. So this puts it in a key because it's resonating with this white noise over here. So like without the, but if you play it with this and adjust the attack and decay over here, some EQ with distortion and compression, it sounds like this. And that's the key to sound pretty much. Like that's the most prominent sound in the whole lead. So the last layer is just saw wave, 1 octave down, couple voices of unison, and some detune. No processing. It's just to fill the needed space and like the low mids. I felt like it was missing. It was feeling a little thin, and this really filled out a lot. As far as processing these leads goes, I have an OTT here starting off. Pro Q3, just EQing some multi-band as well, taking out these like upper mids, some compression, and I have a P controller on the mix of the reverb. So if we play it, the reverb right here is ducking when the lead plays. It's a very common trick, and it just makes it, it gives your lead a clear path of when to play it. It's not clashing with the reverb, so it just cleans up your mix entirely. Then I have some sidechain to top it off. The bass I have separated in 2 layers. I have the top bass and the sub bass. This one I just grabbed this Monster 5 table and detuned it 2 octaves down. Put an envelope on this wave table right here, not doing too much. Then just for some support, super simple sound, but it just fills the entire bass spectrum, and it makes the bass very audible. Processing, just some stomp box and some normal compression. For the sub bass, I just used a normal sub, nothing crazy at all, and then I just compressed it heavily with patcher. The last layer are the chords in the song. They're not too prominent, so I couldn't really hear what they were well. So I just use a simple saw square, put this 1 octave down, some detune here and there, and just some multi-band compression. Because if you play the song without the chords, it still sounds pretty full. So this just really adds to just some reinforcement to make sure the whole track is filled. The last thing I want to talk about is the pitch bend of the bass and chords. Now it pitches up every time, well, I guess down from up every time every second bar. So as you can hear, this just keeps it interesting, and to like the subconscious like hearing, it just makes it a lot more interesting. Same here with the leads. It pitches up at the end of every second bar. Without it, this makes it a little more interesting, and those details, as you all know, make a huge difference. Lastly are the drums, super simple, kick, clap, and a hi-hat, and some rides. That just keeps with the simplicity of the track, because the whole track itself, it was based on that melody and the vocal previously in the breaks. and it wasn't a complicated track, so this really made it easy to listen to, and it wasn't complicated at all. So that's it for this video. If you guys enjoyed it, please like and comment it, and if you want to hear me make anything else, please let me know. Samples, presets, FLP are below. If you have any questions, let me know. Thanks for watching.